Hey ladies, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I know I'm doing something a little different, but I have to get ready for my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary Halloween party. So I'm going to be doing my makeup with you guys while I get ready and while I talk about certain things, if I can make it. My husband is at home, so I have to be careful because when I vent to you ladies, it's a little different, as in, like, I have to, you know, be careful of what I say. So when he's around. So while I'm in here, I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to just try something different. I'm usually in the car or somewhere else, so just bear with me because this is all new. But I wanted to update you on some things. I wanted to tell you about my miscarriage update. So everything went according to plan. The medicine that they gave me worked. So I'm through that process. The medicine they gave me worked. It helped my body continue to do what it was already doing, which was I was already miscarrying before I took the medicine, so my body was already telling me, nope, this is not a good pregnancy. And so that was really hard to process and everything, because the medicine they give you really, really hurts. Like, they put it in your hips, and it's 2 different shots, which means it's double dose. And if and then they monitor your blood work and your hormone level, and if it doesn't go down the way it's supposed to, then they give you more. And so fortunately, it worked, and I didn't have to have more. And so that was a good thing. And then they have been monitoring me on my blood work, so my numbers are going back down. And they are for sure back down because I had a cycle. And that's been my first cycle since August. So, yeah. So I was pretty excited. Like, I had never been happier to get my period than I was this past week. It hurt worse. It was way worse than normal. It was heavier. It was hurt. It hurt way worse. I felt like my hormones were all over the place way more than they normally are. Also felt that I felt a sign of relief as well. But I just thank God that it's over and done with, and I'm continuing to heal mentally and emotionally from losing my baby. And for all you ladies that have gone through that or are going through that, feel free to reach out. I do not care to share with you my journey on that, and do not care a bit to share with you on that. I feel like me sharing my info with you helps others, and it helps me too. It helps me heal and cope with things. And I had previously reached out to a cousin of mine that I'm close to. She went through 2 miscarriages back to back, so she knows exactly what I'm going through and what I went through and how everything is. And and now she's pregnant again, because we thought we were gonna be pregnant together. But obviously we're not going to be. So it is what it is. I trust in God's plan and God's will, and I'll be pregnant again. I can feel it in my soul and in my spirit. that I'll be pregnant again. And so I'm worried, but that's just the devil. That's just the devil telling me, like, creeping in my thoughts. Because he does that. He knows our weaknesses, just like God knows every tear that we cry and every single ounce of pain that we go through. He knows. So you just have to keep building your faith. And speaking of faith, I got a job. I got a part-time job at a candy store. It's like a fudge store shop. So I will be baking, which is good. They're going to start me out in the kitchen, doing like kitchen stuff and everything, which is good. I'm a bit nervous because I have to take my son to daycare, and I don't want to do that, but I have to. And I worry about that, like, a lot. I went to visit the facility that I'm keeping him in. It's a nice, clean facility. I know the owner of the facility, which is why I picked that one, and it actually is like a God thing. Because my faith was, it was going bye-bye. I was losing it. I was pretty much losing any faith that I had left. I was losing it because of everything that's happened, from me not getting a job and going on countless interviews, and they're all rejections, and then me losing my son or daughter. I say son because I think it was a boy, I think, but I will never know until I get to heaven. It's just a lot at once, and so my faith was like, blowing up. So that goes to show that you cannot stop having faith, because things happen in His time. I'm trying to figure out which makeup I want to use, because I'm going to be an Indian for Halloween, because it's like a theme party, and so each family has to have like a theme. So I chose cowboys and Indians. So my husband and my son will be cowboys, and I'm going to be the Indian, kind of like Pocahontas, which will be really neat. And then, like, you have like prizes and stuff you're going to win for like who has the best costume and just stuff. So I've got to decide which one I want to wear. So just bear with me. Because I cannot decide whether I want to do this one or I want to do my emeralds. So I don't know. We'll see. So I am going to curl my hair, and I have feathers to put in it, and it's going to look really cute, and I have like a braid, because my hair is a little too short for like pigtails, like the normal braid that you would see, on an Indian. But I'm going to do my hair all curly, and I'm going to put feathers in it and braid it to one side, and it's going to look really cute. So so just bear with me, because I'm trying to get all this stuff together, because I have to be a little bit more elaborate with my makeup and stuff. So yeah, sorry, I had to go get a clip because my bangs are falling out. So anyways, so I got me a new job and everything, and got me a job, and it's a part-time job, only a couple hours a week, like a day, and then so it's like 20-25 hours a week. And so I have to put him in that daycare for at least 4 to 5 hours a day, which I do not like, but I have to do it in order to be a better mom. That's what I feel in my heart. So, and with Christmas coming up, you have no idea how nervous I was because we weren't going to have any money for Christmas. I mean, we were not going to have any money for Christmas whatsoever. So it really come through, like God really come through. His timing is spot on. So I give him all the glory every day. It's not the best circumstance, and it's not how I wanted it. I wanted to continue to stay home and be with my son, but it is what it is for now, and it can change in the future. But for now, I'm just happy that I will be making enough money for Christmas. So, so I'm just a little nervous about, excuse me, putting him in to a daycare and just letting somebody that I don't know be responsible for him. I do not like that feeling whatsoever. I think that's the hardest part is just like leaving him there. And I know I'm gonna cry. I just know it because I cried when the thought of leaving him, I started crying. Because I don't like the feeling of letting somebody else be responsible for my son in this day and age, besides family, and even some family I don't even trust. Like, I have to hand pick you for me to trust you with my son, to babysit him, because you never know. You never know. And at this age, it's a little skeptical because he can't talk. He's not potty trained yet. He's not aware of what is going on, really. Like, he's too young to tell me anything that's wrong or bothering him or happy that happened or anything. Like, no emotion. So I'm really concerned. Just as a first-time mom. And I'm sure that the girl is nice. I've met her once, and I'm sure she's nice. But I'm the mom. I will be watching you. I mean, whatevs. I will be watching her because I'm putting you in charge of my child for 4 to 5 hours a day. I expect you to be on top of your game. And I personally have worked in daycare before, so I have certain expectations that are going to be met, or I'm going to yank him out. And I know that she's young, and I understand completely how it is to have to watch multiple children. And I'm not saying that it's easy, and it ain't for anybody or everybody, but nobody will be in that class that I don't know about. I will know. I don't want anybody hugging him or touching him or picking him up or anything that's not supposed to be. So I will be watching. And that's not a threat, it's a promise. Because this mama don't joke around on that. This mama will watch you like a hawk. So that's just what it is. So deep breaths, mama. And hold on one second. I gotta think about this for a second. Let's So then, my husband's birthday was Thursday. And he was happy about it. He was happy about it. His birthday, Thursday. And we celebrated it then. And we also went out to eat on Friday for his birthday. And Wednesday night. That's when the shit hit the fan. Wednesday night. It's always right before his birthday. Always. Some kind of bullshit drama happened. All the time. And and it's over nothing. It's over nothing. It's just, it is made up bullshit that they do all the time. And by now, you would think, or I would think that he would expect it by now. So, you would think that he would expect it to happen after all these years. Because they can't be trusted. None of them. And I've got 3 stepkids. None of them can be trusted. They're all the time making up bullshit stories and excuses and playing the victim and poor pitiful me and all this other bullshit. So, my stepdaughter, the oldest, sends my husband a message the day before his birthday and has the nerve to say to my husband, which is her father, I wish you had spent more time with me as a tween, in my tween years, in my teenage years. And I wish that you had let me have privacy and my own friends and my own privacy and my own opinions. You don't know anything about me. Blah, 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 blah. What a bunch of horse shit. Yeah. We weren't the ones that made you move 3,000 miles away. We weren't the ones that made you move. And I'm sorry, but when you're 11 and 12 years old, you don't get any privacy or opinions in my house. And I'm not talking privacy like taking a shower, using the bathroom, doing all that. Of course you have privacy. Changing your clothes, of course you have privacy. But when it comes to sneaking into the bathroom with your cell phone and calling your mommy 25 times a day, that's a big fat no. No. And on top of that, lying about it, that's also a big fat no. And that's what she's referring to. And then what made it, like really, like I knew it for sure it was BS, is when she added in that her younger sister, he didn't know anything about her younger sister. And the youngest one is not even 12 yet. So she hasn't even hit preteen years yet, like really. Like preteen is 12, 13, 14. Like you're barely a teenager. Yeah. Well, she's not even 12 yet. That's how I know it's bullshit. Yeah. Total and complete bullshit. And what made it weird is the only reason why we found out about it is because the middle one, the mini wife, the middle one called and said, so-and-so's, my sister's having a mental breakdown. She's in the hospital. Like, and I know that's bullshit, is because she's done that before. She's cried wolf like that before. And she doesn't do it because she really has something wrong with her. She does it to get attention. And to play the victim card, like, all the time. Like, I mean, it's like she has it in her back pocket or something. It's like literally, she has it stapled to her freaking forehead. She plays it so much. She uses it. She claims it. And I just, after all these years, I just don't buy it no more. I just don't care. And I'm sorry, but what do you have to be depressed over? You have no bills. You have no responsibility whatsoever. You have no bills. You have no responsibility. You don't drive. You don't have a car to be responsible for. You don't even have a fucking license. And she's 17. And she calls up and tells her daddy pretty much to fuck you. You've never done anything for me. Bullshit, like she always does, to get attention from my husband. And my Bobo husband, being the idiot that he is when it comes to his children, believes every word of it. Everything she says. And then when he tells me about it, I don't have any sympathy. Because this has been going on for 6 years. And it's really only gotten worse. It's not gotten any better because nobody says anything. Nobody disciplines. Nobody tells her to get over it. That's life. Life stuff, everything does not go your way. Get the F over it. If you're genuinely sad about something, try to fix it. Fix what you're genuinely sad over. And coming from a child that is spoiled and entitled, I don't feel like she has anything to be sad or depressed over. You know, in real life, you know, I'm over here. You know, prime example, I'm over here. I lost a baby. I lost a child. I've been rejected by numerous amount of people, including jobs, people, friends, whatever. Rejected. For months now. Lost a child. I had been trying to conceive one for a year. Lost it within a matter of weeks. No job. can barely pay our bills, struggling mentally, emotionally, having to take care and be the best mom I can be to my 1-year-old. I mean, that's real life struggle. But your boyfriend breaks up with you for the 100th time, that's not a struggle. Not getting your cell phone back when you want it, that's not a struggle. Something didn't go your way, that's not a struggle. No, it's not. It's called real life. And get over it. And you know the hardest part for me is my husband hasn't shown me compassion or sorrow or anything since we lost our child. Not even I'm really sorry, I hate that, we'll keep trying, until we don't want to. I'm really sorry. Do you need anything? Can I get you anything? What can I do for you to take the load off of you? Anything. Anything. I got nothing. I got nothing. And then when she texts this bullshit drama that her and her mother have created, because her mother is batshit crazy just like she is, and that's where she's learned it, is from her mother, and her mother accepts that behavior, which is why it doesn't get corrected and it keeps happening. But when she does all this crap, his reply to her is, I'm here for you, honey. I'm always on your team. I'm always on your side. I'm here for you and I love you. I'm always on your team. You know what I have to say to that? That's what I have to say. I don't know why these husbands and these fathers feel guilty. I don't get it. I really don't. I do not. I do not raise my son with the intention that I'm going to bail him out of every little thing when he gets in trouble. I'm not raising my son to be a pussy or a weak-minded individual. I'm not raising my son to be a blamer and a liar and a victim. He will be held accountable for everything he does. Right or wrong. Yeah. So I don't have any idea how he could show compassion to that child that does nothing but disrespect him and talk down to him and pretty much treat him like shit. And that's his response to her. But to me, his own wife, it's grow up, get the fuck over it. It wasn't a real child. We didn't even know what it was. That's the kind of treatment I get. I mean, are you afraid of your child? Like, I don't get it. I don't get all these biological men and women that are like genuinely afraid of their child, of hurting their feelings. I'm not afraid of hurting my child's feelings. That's part of my job, is to hold them accountable for their mistakes and their actions. And if they do wrong, then okay, you help them fix it and don't make a mistake again. Don't make the same one. You're not perfect. Hello? You are not perfect. But all these people, that baby, I don't get it. Drives me insane. That you're enabling their behavior and they're going to grow up to think, well, my mom and dad did it, so I think you should do it too. Well, when you go to work for somebody, nobody gives a shit about you. You're replaceable. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You have to earn it and work for it. Quit thinking it's going to be handed to you. Stupid. But yeah, that's the kind of treatment I got from my husband. Let's get the fuck over it. But her mom, or her messages, and it's totally different guy than I know. It ain't the same guy I know that I live with. And I'm like, so what if they don't live here? So what if they don't live here? Does that make you any less of a parent? Are you really that afraid of hurting their feelings? Like, you hurt mine all the time. What gives? I don't understand. I do not understand. And the other thing is that what I don't understand is, you know, in the Bible it says you're supposed to leave your family and cling to your wife or your husband. You're supposed to cling to each other. And the wife umbrella, to me, and this is what I go by, is God, husband, children, family, job. In my case, it's kids, stepkids, kid, our kid, family, work, football's up here, football, and then I'm way down here. You can't even see me. I'm not even on the scale anymore. That's how I feel. And there has been so much turmoil and hatred and just a lot of BS that goes on. That when he tells me things, I just say what I want. I don't even care about the consequences. I do not care. I just say what I want. Yeah, that's what I do. I don't care if you disagree with me. I don't care if you get mad. I don't give a shit. I'm tired of coddling and feeling sorry for all the made up bullshit that they cause. So I remind you that just because they don't live here doesn't mean it makes it any easier. Because it doesn't. To me, it only makes it harder. Like, super hard. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm having to check my time because I'm on a time. But yeah. But, I mean, like, no joke. No joke. I mean, it literally is, you know, it literally is, it's just sad. And really irrelevant to my life because I'm a chaos, drama-free person. Hold on one second. And if you bring drama around me or in my life, automatically shut it down. I don't want to deal with it. I do not deal with it. I shut it down. Because I shouldn't have to deal with it. And just so you know, I don't wear this much foundation at all, ever. Never have. But since I've become a mom, I've had these dark spots come in on my face. And I try to hide it. Because ever since I got pregnant with my son, I've had these dark spots come in on my face and I cannot get rid of them because it's a hormone thing. I mean, they do get a little better in the winter, but they don't go away. They're really, really bad in the summer. And I'm doing this kind of fast because I need to get on my hair. I'm not really doing it as I usually do it. But anyways, so then I just kind of let it go. And of course he gets all mad and pouts and, you know, gives in to the drama instead of setting her straight. I mean, she's 17, for crying out loud. Quit fucking babying her. You know, she deserves to know and have a dose of her own medicine. But he won't. He won't. Because he's afraid of her. And, you know, and I'm just not afraid. I just don't get it. I just don't. Like, almost done. So yeah, I just don't care. Oops. Alright, guys. My towels are moving. So, I don't care. I do not. And you shouldn't have to tiptoe around your children because you're afraid of them. You shouldn't have to do that. No. Do you think my son is going to like me all the time? No, he is not. No, he is not. frustrated with me and pissed off sometimes. But you know what? I don't care. Like, I do not care. If you get mad, I don't care if you stay mad. My job as your mother is to prepare you for real life. My job as your mother is to prepare you on how to deal with situations and people and work and build some character and morals and have a good life. My job is not to be afraid to hurt your feelings. Yep, I don't care if I have glitter on my face. It's Halloween party, so I don't care. So that's my final product. I'm gonna put glitter in my hair too later, so it kind of matches, so I don't really care. It's on my face. So it looks good. So then, you know, and what really got me was he sat around on his birthday and moped around on his birthday. Like a sad little puppy dog. All because he's too afraid to put that bitch in her place. I just don't understand why you're so afraid of your children. I have no idea. I have none. Hold on. And another thing is that, are you afraid that they're not gonna like you anymore? Are you afraid that they're not gonna talk to you anymore? I mean, yeah, I wasn't my parent. My parents weren't my favorite growing up. They were actually my least favorite people growing up because, you know, it's just how it is. But now that I'm an adult and I have my own baby, I appreciate it a lot. So I do not get the, oh, I can't say that to you because you might not talk to me again. Don't talk to me. I don't care. If you like me, I'm not doing my job as a parent, as mother. If you like me, I'm not doing my job. Because guess what? I'm not your friend. I'm your mother. I'm your parent. I could be your friend when you're out of my house and grown. I'm not being your friend while you live under my roof. No. I don't get it. I do not. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm going to do my hair, but I will be sure to do a video of the finished product and let you guys see. but I wanted to do my makeup with you guys just to vent a little bit. I appreciate you guys. Please keep subscribing and watching my videos. There will be more to come because the holidays are coming and they are usually the worst besides summer. So stay tuned. Bye.